In recent months, the economic landscape has been significantly influenced by a series of strategic decisions from the highest levels of government, particularly concerning trade relations with China. As tensions escalate, former President Donald Trump has re-emerged in the political spotlight, advocating for renewed tariffs on Chinese imports, a move that could have profound implications for both the U.S. economy and international trade dynamics. On May 3, 2025, Trump articulated his stance during a rally, asserting that the tariffs are essential to protect American jobs and industries from what he describes as unfair competition from China. "We must stand up to China's economic aggression," Trump declared, emphasizing his belief that these tariffs are a necessary tool to level the playing field for American manufacturers. His comments resonate with a significant portion of the electorate who feel that globalization has disproportionately harmed domestic industries. The proposed tariffs come at a time when the U.S. economy is facing a pivotal moment. After a prolonged recovery from the pandemic's economic fallout, inflationary pressures and supply chain disruptions have re-emerged as critical issues. Analysts suggest that the reintroduction of tariffs could exacerbate inflation, particularly in sectors heavily reliant on Chinese goods. According to data from the Bureau of Economic Analysis, consumer prices have already seen a notable uptick, with costs for essential goods rising by 4.2% over the past year. Economists warn that additional tariffs might lead to further price increases, ultimately burdening American consumers. Moreover, the geopolitical ramifications of these tariffs cannot be understated. The U.S.-China relationship has been fraught with tension, and Trump's renewed focus on tariffs could lead to retaliatory measures from Beijing. Chinese officials have previously indicated that they would respond to such economic provocations with their own tariffs, potentially igniting a new trade war reminiscent of the one that characterized U.S.-China relations during Trump's presidency from 2017 to 2021. This cycle of retaliation could destabilize not only the U.S. economy but also global markets as companies worldwide navigate the complexities of increased trade barriers. In response to Trump's announcement, business leaders have expressed mixed feelings. While some manufacturers welcome the potential protection from foreign competition, others worry about the ripple effects on their supply chains and consumer demand. "We need to balance protectionism with the realities of a global economy," said a representative from the National Association of Manufacturers, highlighting the challenges companies face in an increasingly interconnected marketplace. As the political landscape evolves, it is clear that Trump's tariff proposals will reignite debates about the future of U.S. trade policy. The upcoming months will be critical as stakeholders from various sectors respond to these developments. As the Biden administration grapples with its own trade policies, the potential for a renewed focus on tariffs could significantly influence the trajectory of U.S.-China relations, economic recovery, and the broader global economy. Looking ahead, observers will be keenly watching how the administration balances the need for economic protectionism with the risks of escalating trade tensions. As Trump continues to assert his influence within the Republican Party, the conversation around tariffs and trade with China is likely to remain a central theme in American politics, setting the stage for significant economic decisions in the near future. In an unfolding narrative that blends corporate intrigue with political tension, the recent ousting of Waltz, a prominent figure in technology and international relations, has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions across various sectors. The decision, which has left many questioning the dynamics at play behind the scenes, appears to be intertwined with a controversial deal involving Israel and the United States that reportedly angered former President Donald Trump. The Washington Post has revealed that prior to the incident dubbed Signalgate, discussions between Waltz and Israeli officials were a significant point of contention. Sources close to the matter indicated that Trump, known for his strong stance on U.S.-Israel relations, was displeased with the direction these talks were taking. The former president has always viewed any deviation from his administration's policies as a personal affront, a senior advisor noted. This sentiment underscores the delicate balance that corporate leaders must maintain when navigating the complex web of international politics. Waltz's discussions with Israel seemingly revolved around technology partnerships and security agreements, areas that are critical not only for U.S. interests but also for maintaining regional stability. The fallout from these negotiations has not only led to his departure but has also raised concerns about the future of U.S.-Israeli relations in the tech sector. Industry insiders speculate that this incident could deter other leaders from engaging in similar dialogues, fearing retribution or backlash from political figures. The implications of Waltz's ouster stretch beyond the immediate corporate environment. Analysts are now questioning how such political pressures might shape the future landscape of technology collaborations globally. As one commentator pointed out, when business leaders are forced to operate under the shadow of political agendas, innovation and collaboration suffer. This sentiment resonates particularly in an era where technology plays an essential role in addressing global challenges from cybersecurity to climate change. Furthermore, the incident highlights the growing intersection of politics and business, where decisions made in boardrooms can have far-reaching geopolitical consequences. As the technology sector continues to expand its influence, leaders must navigate a landscape that is increasingly fraught with political implications. The balance between fostering innovation and adhering to political expectations is becoming more precarious. Looking ahead, the tech industry will likely be watching closely how this situation unfolds. Future engagements between U.S. leaders and international counterparts may be approached with more caution, as the fear of political fallout could stifle open dialogue. Moreover, it will be intriguing to observe whether this incident prompts a re-evaluation of how businesses operate in politically sensitive environments. In conclusion, Waltz's departure is more than a corporate shakeup. It is a reflection of the broader complexities that define the relationship between technology and politics. As the dust settles, the implications of this event will serve as a crucial lesson for industry leaders who must navigate these turbulent waters, balancing the need for innovation with the realities of political influence. The coming weeks and months will reveal whether this incident will serve as a turning point or merely a cautionary tale in the ongoing saga of corporate diplomacy. In a rapidly evolving technological landscape, recent developments have captured the attention of industry observers and consumers alike. From the shifting dynamics of major entertainment franchises to innovative consumer products, these stories reflect broader trends in business and culture. As we explore the latest happenings, it becomes clear that the intersection of technology, media, and consumer preferences is more significant than ever. At the forefront of the news is the ongoing transformation within Disney, particularly regarding its relationship with Marvel. The company, which once sought to expand its Marvel offerings aggressively, is now reconsidering its strategy. Reports indicate that Disney is scaling back its expectations from the Marvel franchise, a move that has raised eyebrows among fans and analysts. The reality is that Marvel's recent projects have not performed as expected, stated a source familiar with the company's strategy. This shift may stem from a combination of market saturation and changing viewer preferences, as audiences seek fresh content that diverges from established formulas. In a different realm, the rise of THC-infused beverages is making waves in the beverage industry. As legalization spreads across the United States and beyond, companies are increasingly entering the market with products that offer consumers a new way to enjoy cannabis. Experts project that the market for these beverages will continue to expand as more consumers become interested in alternative consumption methods. THC drinks are not only about relaxation, they represent a cultural shift in how we view cannabis, noted a market analyst. This burgeoning sector is indicative of broader trends toward normalization and acceptance of cannabis in everyday life. Meanwhile, on the global economic stage, Warren Buffett took the opportunity at the Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting to defend the importance of global trade. Emphasizing the interconnectedness of economies, Buffett stated, "Trade is the lifeblood of our economy. It allows us to share resources and ideas that benefit us all." His remarks come at a time when many are questioning the viability of globalization in light of recent geopolitical tensions. Buffett's perspective serves as a reminder of the long-term benefits that global cooperation can yield. As these narratives unfold, they are interwoven with the broader technological advancements that shape our experiences. The increasing reliance on digital platforms, for instance, continues to alter how businesses engage with consumers. The implementation of new technologies such as artificial intelligence and data analytics allows companies to tailor their offerings and enhance customer satisfaction. Looking ahead, the implications of these developments suggest a landscape in flux. The entertainment industry must adapt to shifting consumer interests, while new markets like THC beverages may redefine social norms. Additionally, the continued advocacy for global trade by influential figures like Buffett may influence policy decisions that could reshape economic interactions worldwide. As the interplay between technology and culture evolves, it is clear that these stories are just the beginning of a larger conversation about the future of business and society. The coming months will likely see further developments that challenge existing paradigms and inspire new innovations. In a significant shift for one of the world's most renowned investment firms, Warren Buffett has announced his decision to step down as the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway after an extraordinary 6-decade tenure. This announcement, reported by the Financial Times, marks the end of an era for both the company and the broader investment landscape that Buffett has shaped through his unique approach to value investing. Buffett's departure comes as he approaches his 95th birthday, a milestone that has prompted discussions about succession and the future direction of Berkshire Hathaway. Under his stewardship, the company has transformed into a powerhouse with a market capitalization that has grown from approximately $19 billion in 1965 to over $700 billion today. Buffett's investment philosophy, characterized by a focus on long-term value discipline and an aversion to speculative trades, has been instrumental in cultivating a culture of excellence within the firm. In a statement regarding his decision, Buffett reflected on his tenure, saying, "It has been a privilege to lead Berkshire Hathaway, and I am immensely grateful for the trust placed in me by our shareholders." He emphasized the importance of having a robust succession plan in place, noting that the board has been preparing for this transition for several years. The implications of Buffett's exit are vast. His leadership style and investment strategies have not only influenced the trajectory of Berkshire Hathaway but have also shaped the beliefs and practices of countless investors worldwide. As the company prepares to navigate this pivotal transition, analysts are closely examining the potential impact on its portfolio and strategic direction. Many are curious about who will step into the leadership vacuum left by Buffett and how that individual or team will maintain the firm's legacy while potentially adapting to new market realities. As Berkshire Hathaway looks to the future, the firm will likely face challenges in upholding Buffett's core principles amid a rapidly changing economic landscape. The current economic environment, marked by volatility and evolving technology, presents both opportunities and risks that the next leadership team will need to adeptly manage. Looking ahead, the financial world will be watching closely to see how Berkshire Hathaway evolves without its legendary leader. The company's next chapter will not only reflect Buffett's enduring influence but also the adaptability and vision of those who will carry the torch forward. As the investment community prepares for this monumental change, one thing remains clear: Warren Buffett's legacy will continue to inspire and guide investors for generations to come. In an age where smartphones have become ubiquitous, the phenomenon of recording live performances during concerts has sparked heated debates among artists, fans, and the music industry. Recently, opinion pieces have emerged advocating for a shift in behavior among concertgoers, urging them to put down their phones and immerse themselves in the live experience. One particularly poignant perspective comes from Jason Okunde, writing for The Guardian, who implores audiences to reconsider their filming habits at gigs. Okunde's article highlights a growing frustration among musicians who feel that the experience of live performances is being overshadowed by the incessant glow of screens. He argues that the act of filming not only detracts from the individual experience of music but also affects the collective atmosphere of concerts. When fans are busy capturing moments for social media, they miss the magic of being present, Okunde writes. emphasizing the importance of genuine engagement in a shared artistic experience. The trend of recording concerts is not just a cultural shift, it has tangible impacts on artists and their performances. Many musicians report feeling pressured to perform to the camera rather than for the audience present in the venue. This shift can lead to a disconnect where the energy of the crowd is diminished as attendees focus on their devices rather than the performance itself. The sense of community that live music fosters is compromised when individuals prioritize creating content over enjoying the moment. Data from recent surveys indicate that a significant percentage of concertgoers, particularly younger audiences, prefer to record performances rather than simply enjoy them. This behavior raises questions about the future of live music and its evolution in a digital age. With platforms like TikTok and Instagram encouraging snippets of live shows, the line between enjoying the moment and curating a personal highlight reel continues to blur. Moreover, the implications extend beyond personal enjoyment. Artists often express concerns about the quality of recordings shared online, which can misrepresent their work. A poorly captured video can circulate widely, potentially tarnishing an artist's reputation and altering public perception. As Okunde aptly notes, what is shared online often becomes the definitive version of a performance regardless of the actual experience. The call to action is clear: both fans and musicians must take a step back and reassess their roles within the concert space. Okunde suggests that leaving phones in pockets or bags could lead to a richer, more immersive experience for everyone involved. This sentiment is echoed by many artists who advocate for a return to the essence of live music: connection, spontaneity, and the raw energy that comes from a crowd united in appreciation. As we look to the future, the challenge remains to balance the allure of technology with the authenticity of live experiences. Will concertgoers heed the call to experience music without the filter of a screen? Or will the trend of recording persist, reshaping the nature of live performances forever? Only time will tell, but for now the conversation surrounding our relationship with live music continues to evolve, encouraging both reflection and action. In a heartwarming return to its roots, the fourth season of the Office 5K event is set to take place in Scranton, Pennsylvania, reigniting the spirit of community and camaraderie that defined the beloved television series. Scheduled for May 3, 2025, this annual race celebrates not only fitness but also the enduring legacy of The Office, which has become a cultural touchstone for fans worldwide. The event is expected to draw thousands of participants, from dedicated runners to casual fans of the show. Organizers have indicated that this year's race will feature a variety of activities, including a costume contest, trivia challenges, and appearances by special guests, including some familiar faces from the series. "We're thrilled to bring everyone together again," said event coordinator Jamie Tressler. The Office 5K is more than just a race, it's a celebration of friendship and nostalgia, and we can't wait to see the Scranton community come out in full force. The Office 5K not only honors the show's legacy but also contributes to local charitable causes. Proceeds from the event will benefit several community organizations focusing on health and wellness initiatives. Last year, the event raised over $50,000. Funding programs that promote physical activity among youth in the area. "It's incredible to see how the show continues to inspire good in our community," noted Tressler. "Every step taken during the race is a step toward a healthier future for our kids." As excitement builds, local businesses are also gearing up to welcome visitors. Many establishments in Scranton are planning themed promotions and gatherings in conjunction with the race, hoping to capitalize on the influx of tourists. "This is a fantastic opportunity for us to showcase what Scranton has to offer," said owner of the local coffee shop, Mike Doran. "We love being part of the Office fandom and can't wait to serve our visitors some Dunder Mifflin coffee before they hit the race." The event's return comes at a time when many are seeking ways to reconnect with their communities after a period of social distancing and isolation. The Office 5K promises not only to reignite fond memories of the series but also to foster new connections among fans. As participants lace up their sneakers and prepare for the race, they will be reminded of the show's themes of teamwork and friendship, making this gathering particularly poignant. In conclusion, the fourth season of The Office 5K is set to be a memorable event that celebrates both the legacy of The Office and the spirit of Scranton. As the countdown to race day continues, the excitement among fans and community members alike is palpable. With plans for expansion and community involvement, The Office 5K is poised to evolve into a cherished annual tradition, further solidifying its status as a cornerstone of local culture and a tribute to a show that has touched the hearts of many.